Shalom Yasharallah. Before we go into this lesson, we give all honor, all glory, and all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rikakwadash. Give double honor to the apostles and prophets and elders in GMS camp. But in our great minister for the bring forth the 100% truth that I been currently edified under. Shalom to the elect and the tabernacle of David. I am your brother Tazaria coming to you with this lesson. Now this lesson is dealing with the wicked has prospered in this world, but their end is destruction. Right? And the reason why is because we see how even today, when the time when the end is about to befall them, they are still prospering. They are still receiving their ends as a means to have prophecy being fulfilled. The more income that they earn is the more they develop weapons of mass destruction, right? And though our people tend to be jealous at them at that time, we the elect, hopeful elect, can see between these lies. Remember what scripture say, we are not ignorant of their devices, roughly paraphrasing. We understand the reason why they are the way they are, the height at the way they are at, because it's all for their falling. As when you go into Psalm chapter 73, it says what? Now read. It says, "Truly power is good to Israel, even such as are of a clean heart. But as for me," it says, "my feet were almost gone. My steps had well nigh slipped. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked." It says, "For there are no bands in their debt, but their strength is firm." It says, "They are not in trouble as other men," which are who? Which are us. Because remember, we are under what? The covenant of Yahweh Shem Yoshai. And if we break it, we have curses that is going to befall us. That way we have to endure these afflictions until we are back out of it. It says what? "They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men." Plain as day. It says, as it continues, it says, "Their pride compasseth them about as chain." It says, "Violence covereth them as a garment. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily." So you're seeing the characteristics being played out here. Now remember what the scripture says when you go into, I want to pause again next Bible. Isaiah 26 and verses 10. "Even though they are prospering, it's only for a time," because scripture says, "Let favor be shown to the wicked, yet they will not learn righteousness. Is he not in the land of their uprightness? He will deal unjustly with who? Yasharallah, and will not behold the majesty of Yahweh." As simple as it is. So they having that plan in their head concerning oppression, we are seeing who that adversary of our people are, plain as day. And David is calling it out. Let's continue. "They set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth. Therefore his people return hither, and waters of a full cup are wrung out to them. And they say, How doth power know? And is there knowledge in the Most High?" They even question Yahweh Shem Shai, because even when you go into they exalt, the scripture say what, they exalt themselves above the Most High, roughly paraphrasing. So that they're even prideful enough, because they're the prideful man, as scripture says. They are prideful enough to what? Question Yahweh Shem Shai. Or think to try to question, but he don't give two shits about them. We know what their end is. It is written, so it doesn't matter. As it says, "Verily I have cleansed my heart in vain, and washed my hand in innocency. It says, for all the days long have I been plagued and chastened every morning. But we have to remember that chastening is a good thing. Because when you go into the book of Hebrews, Scripture says what? Who he love, he chasteneth. Let me get a precept, 12 and 6, I believe, or 6 and 12 and 6. Right, it says, for whom Yahweh, Hebrews 12 and 6, whom Yahweh loveth, he chasteneth, and he scourgeth every son whom he receiveth, as plain as day. Let's give him go further. If ye endure chastening, power dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom father chasteneth not? Let's continue. But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. So it's all for our cause at the end of the day. As we would know, it is, if I say I will speak thus, behold, I should offend against the generation of thy children. It says, when I thought to know this, it was too painful for me until I went into the sanctuary of power. Then I understood their end. Surely thou didst set them in slippery places, thou castest them down into destruction. This is the reason why they are prospering today. Because what the Bible tells, let's go into Romans chapter 9 and verses, I believe it's 16. Let me get it. Right, let read from verse 16. It says, so then it is not of him that willeth, nor, let me read it on the side, nor of him that runneth, but of power that showeth mercy. It says, for this scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth. And that is what that was basically it was. When Isaiah 6:26 and verse 10 made it clear. Let favor be shown to the wicked, because they are being raised up, so that Yahweh could demonstrate his power among the earth. This is the reason why. And our portion is not within that destruction, that complete and utter destruction forever, because as scripture says, let me get a precept. Let me read this so because this was the thing. I'm getting the precept here. Just to get up a quick point. It says he had okay, this is our power, and there shall none other be accounted of him in comparison of him. He had found out all the ways of knowledge, and had given it unto Jacob his servant, and unto Israel his beloved. So we know he's not going to destroy his beloved, but he would have mercy on them. Because why? He has only been set out to be our power, and we are his children. Let's get this. For the division of the nations of the whole earth, he set a ruler over every people, but Israel is the Lord's portion. So at the end of the day, after all the heathens' glorious reign and might and strength, they are only going to be put down to dust after. As Esau Edom, from nothing to nothing. He was created to be nothing, and guess what? He's going to end up being nothing at the end of the day. And our portion is much greater, because when you go into Isaiah chapter 14, plain as day, and verses 1, what scripture says, for Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land, and the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. So, as we see in here, it's only Israel, valley, northern and southern kingdom. Only Israel. No other nation but Israel is going to receive that salvation. And here is it, and they shall take the people and bring them to their places, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids, and they shall cleave, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were. So aside from your ultimate destruction, before that, you are going to go into captivity. All that highness and high might that you have, that great tree. When they go into Ezekiel, I believe it's 24 and 17. 17:24. Shit. 17:24. Let's see. 17:24. Yeah. Okay. See, and all the trees of the field shall know that I Yahweh have brought down the high tree. What is the high tree we have today? Esau, Edom. And the other trees, all the trees shall know, which is the other heathen nations, right? Have brought on the high tree and have exalted the low tree, have dried up the green tree, and have made the dry tree to flourish. I Yahweh had spoken, and and have it done, and have done it. Salap. There's no running from this, Esau. Ye that lay into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. You are going to be brought low. So enjoy your high reign as you will. But we understand scriptures. We understand that this is for a particular set up point in time. This is for prophecy to be fulfilled. Prophecy must come to pass. Must. And at the end of all that, guess what? We are going to rule y'all. Not Esau. After Esau's destruction, you're still gonna be ruled, heathens, whether you like it or not. Let's go Book of Revelation chapter 2 and verses 26. It says, okay, let's go for 26. He that had overcome it, and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as a vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. No getting around it, because what is Yahweh coming to do? Let's read. Right there. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he that judge and make war. Let's keep reading. His eyes was a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns, which he took from these wicked ass kings in this wicked ass kingdom, bringing them low, like we read. Let's continue. And he had a name written that no man know but he himself, and he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name is called Word of Power. And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed with fine linen, and white and clean. And out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and he treaded the winepress of the fierceness and the wrath of the power almighty, or the almighty power. Which means that he's going to utterly destroy Esau, Edom. Go into Isaiah chapter 63 and verses 1 to 5. Prophecy is being fulfilled. It's going to be fulfilled. So, not only that our master is coming to do that, but he's going to also appoint us to do so also. Because when they go into Isaiah chapter Psalms chapter 149, so like, and verse 6. 5, it says, "Let the saints be joyful in glory, let them sing aloud upon their beds." Who is the saints? The saints are select the Israelites, because they are the people who the Heavenly Father made a covenant with, and we know the Heavenly Father only made a covenant with Israel. So it's referring to Israel. When you go into Psalms 50, let me get up quick. It was direct as day, Psalms 50 and 5, which you brought up many times. Gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. Look at right there. So let's go back. It says what? Let the high praises of power be in their mouths, and a two-edged sword in their hands. A sword is used for what? To slay, to cut, to pierce, to thrust, to execute vengeance upon the heathens. You see who's going to be doing that too? Rule them with a rod of iron, to execute vengeance upon the heathens and punishment upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and the nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise Yahweh. We are the vessels of honor. We are the vessels of mercy. Heathens, Esau Edom is the vessels of wrath for destruction, and the heathens, even after the captivity of Esau Edom and the heathens, Esau Edom is going to be destroyed, and the heathens are going to remain in servitude unto us. So Esau Edom could continue to be as high as you want to. We know it's going to come to pass. It is written. Victory has already been assured. We just have to what? Live according to the purpose and will of Yahweh Shem Yoshai. So I hope this lesson was indeed edifying. We say Shalom Yasharallah, Kal Halaliam, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Makakwadash. Get double honors to the apostles and prophets and elders of James Camp, but known as Great Millstone, for the bring forth the 100% truth that I've been currently edified under. Shalom to the electing tabernacle of David. I am a brother Tazariak, saying to you Shalom until the next one. So Shalom.